The party narrowly defeated the pair of infernal twins, but not without sacrifice. Parta clung on to life by the barest of fingernails, whilst Costas, Aya's Emmanuel companion, was slain and turned into ash right before the Asimar's eyes. Standing triumphant in the ever-clearing market square, the group must pick up the pieces in the aftermath of the fight. That's over and done with. Ready to roll over and tie. This week we are joined once again by Kate McGann, playing Mickey Newknackle, and we've also got another friend, Bertie Purchase. Hello. Who will be playing an unnamed character until he's introduced at some point during this episode.
We've got loads of friends.
Hello,
Indeed
unnamed character.
Hello.
It's a warm welcome.
So we're going to start off in the market square, where you defeated the infernal twins. Their desiccated corpses are now shrivelling in front of your eyes, leaving some of their both outerwear and personal effects on them as they shrivel up like a prune in front of you. The ever-clearing market square of people still running away in panic kind of just leaves you guys in the middle in this aftermath.
Corpse angels.
Who would like to do a corpse angel?
Of course I would.
Cool. On which one would you like to do a corpse angel? Or would you like to pull them together so you can get the ever-sought-after double corpse angel?
That's a stupid question, too.
Yeah, fair enough.
I pulled them together.
As you pull the female's body over, the arm snaps off, and her very hard, like still immaculate black leather armor kind of comes off with it, and then you kind of hear something, a tickle in the back of your mind, and you find yourself unusually attracted to this particular form of armor.
What?
Sex
god.
Armor.
Do you
Both.
Armor.
I take the armor and I take the arm.
You take the
Do you
arm.
still have a leg
And
over
armor.
your
And armor.
shoulders?
Collecting all the limbs, she's going to make a little
I've
person.
got a leg. I've got
It's a normal size
unnamed
person.
character. I have a leg
Yes.
over my shoulders carrying pails of rum.
Obviously.
Yes.
Depends what
Yeah.
size body
Exactly,
parts
it's
you-
useful. I'm a walking
Yeah.
bar.
Indeed.
Yeah.
And I would like to acquire the
Both armor and
Armor.
armor. Yeah.
and arm.
I reach over with my tentacle and I pluck the arm
Tentacle.
off of her
I've missed
It's an
something.
octopus. Yeah.
and go like that. And I put the leg back. Or leg on the arm.
Yeah.
You can't waggle your tentacle so
I've got
early in the
8 of them.
episode.
I've got 8.
You've got tentacles.
So Nikki, just to catch you up on last week,
Sure.
Feels like
the entire party had a sort of group fight, but with these two
Right.
particularly attractive twins.
Oh yes, I
They were
remember.
charming a few of the members of the party. They managed to enthrall both Aya and Mike for a time, and then also.
Not me.
No, they didn't. They just sucked the life out of
He
me.
Yeah.
kissed you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you get somewhat.
You took your clothes
enthralled.
off and started.
You
And
did.
so now
You
you've
started
got
rubbing your
tentacles.
ribs.
So
Rub your
when he
ribs.
Forgot
regained
about
his
was
senses
everything.
back to himself, he then transformed into a giant octopus, which is his current
Oh,
form right
obviously, yes.
Of course
sure,
you
sure,
did, yeah.
now. Yeah. So you're just sucking around.
Sucking around,
Yeah.
doing your thing. Oh
Plucking the
god.
leg off and go.
This might also be some reason why a lot of the villagers are running away at this point.
Right, yeah.
Oh.
So, but the scary vampire twin sort of people
They're
are
dead.
gone.
They've gone.
The
They've
loves of
shriveled
my
up
life.
into like human jerky.
Oh wait, one of them's in the bag though, right?
Delicious.
Yes, like human jerky.
Okay, right.
For later.
Both can be true.
I take the armor, I
Charming.
leave the arm.
Okay,
Leave the arm.
Yeah.
leave the arm.
It's enough
Have the armor.
complicated, yeah.
Enough limbs.
Groovy. You have to spend about an hour appraising this armor to find out exactly what it is, but you know it's something special. And you know, recently, because you are now an adherent of Kawan,
Sex god.
indeed,
Kawan.
sorcerers aren't usually allowed or permitted to wear armor, but because of your adherent status, you can now wear leather and studded leather armor.
And you wear it well.
Do you have the sexy glamour armor?
That's what that is.
Oh, okay.
It's got studs.
No, it hasn't. It's regular. Oh,
Oh.
has it?
Yeah, you said.
You just
It
last
does
said-
have
week.
studs, yeah.
You said last week. Because we had this whole moment where you were just
Yeah.
like, I don't create sexy things or badness.
But then you
do.
I
started
don't.
saying put the armor on.
Yeah.
Sexy.
It's
Yeah.
got Swarovski's
Also-
crystals. It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
What's everyone else doing?
So now we're pretty much at speed.
So if that's an hour, I've got to change back because
Yeah.
I'm out of water.
But also there are... are you changing back?
Well, yeah, you said she's playing around with that for an hour.
Sure.
And
Oh,
I've
wait,
only
I
held
shouldn't
my
have to,
breath
but
for an
you would learn like its properties
hour.
after an hour. Anything you have any particular odins to do?
I'm just glad that that ordeal's done.
I think I'm going to change back and I'm going to just check his body for
Okay.
stuff.
His body's in the bag.
Yes.
You wanna
dive
hop
into
in
the
the
bag.
He learned that
yeah.
lesson.
I know he's dead though, right?
Yes.
I have a little word with you and just be like, can I just?
No, it didn't work out well the last time.
Can I just put my arm in your bag
You may not.
for a little bit?
You have tentacles.
Just no. No, I'm back now. It's me.
Oh.
Oi.
You can step my
One's
pitch.
still a little bit like slimy. Oh.
He's a slimy partner.
Still no. We can investigate later.
Can I persuade him, please? I'm gonna be like, no.
Well, you have to do it in character
Yeah.
rather than rolling at him.
I
and it's
persuade
like, well, I
you.
guess I'm persuaded now.
Chad, I've got some unfinished business with him, and now he can't answer back. I want to
He's
have a
not
bit of
gonna
face
answer
to
back.
face with him.
Finish my business.
I want to finish my business.
He's
Give
not
me
gonna
your
answer
sack.
back.
Give me your
What
sack.
your business in it?
It's
In your
terrifying.
And I'm just gonna
Oh,
step
yeah.
right up to him because I'm taller than him and look straight down at him.
Yeah.
Be like,
Going for intimidation.
Yeah. So even though you are taller than him, you are about 1/3 his width.
I would like your sack now, Chad. Please,
Chad's like,
Chad sack.
I mean, just to get past it. All right, but don't
I just wanna
don't
my
go
hand
all the
in.
way in
just
again.
just the tip of my
Oh
hand.
no, it's not even worth doing it.
Now I don't want to. No, I really don't want
Alice,
to.
cut all this out.
you've got back.
Yeah, go ahead. Get your tip in there.
Oh,
Don't
God.
encourage him.
Okay. As you reach in and think about
Stop
the
it.
gentleman, your arm goes around a very thin and desiccated arm.
Oh.
It's very light, like a sack
Not
of
even a
bones.
camera.
Do we know he's dead in the
Feels a
bag?
bit crispy.
It's
Okay.
a little bit
Uh,
like when I
Cutting
haven't
camera.
hydrated my arm.
In camera.
And you put him out, and this sort of like very deep brown, almost black, desiccated arm comes out. And as you let go of him, like just half of his upper torso flops out of the bag.
I shouldn't have
So now
touched
you've
your
got this
sack.
bag
I'm gonna
with like a flopping like,
did you think was gonna come out?
coming around.
It's just
I just
checking
Um,
if you
wanted
had
to
like
appease him. I
sexy
guess.
armor
I'm trying to
Parter,
That's
can you
make
roll
good.
a perception check for me, please?
That I can.
perception, yeah.
See if you catch sight of something.
I should have shoved him in the bag.
Oh, damn it. Oh, I thought it was gonna be better.
We all did.
12.
12 is fine.
12
10
is
or
fine.
higher. And you don't need to roll this because you're taking the armor off the young lady, but both of them have like seared into their flesh, which is still visible even after their desiccation. This very familiar triangular-looking mark
Oh,
on their chest.
Lift up my beard.
I lift up my
Yeah,
top.
and as you look at yours, it's exactly very, very reminiscent of what you've got wearing around your necklace.
Oh.
Oh,
Well, you don't.
I don't.
I don't.
Why are you doing exactly that?
You're really confusing me now.
I still don't know what this is.
That
But you've got it.
looks like that.
Maybe if we get closer.
Do we need to keep his body?
What part?
Maybe we should
No. No,
go
the
why.
brother boner.
Can we just not?
There were some hot incest twins that we just murdered.
There was no incest involved.
There was
Okay.
definitely
Again, it's
incest.
much like
She
the
was
sex god, which
fawning.
doesn't
It
exist.
was
She was
very
fawning over
implied.
her brother.
Do we need to keep their bodies, or can I just?
Why don't you just
Dump
cut
'em
up
out.
a little bit, get your
I
magic
just-
sword out, and just
We should
slice it?
burn them. Is this like the
Magic
witches?
sword.
Do you have a magic
Different
sword?
campaign.
Oh. Do they have a sun sword?
It's
Not
really
different campaign.
Too much D&D.
Well, not enough.
Do you
If
wanna
we don't
cut
need
out
him, I'll
that
just
bit
pull
of
him out of the
flesh?
bag and
Yeah.
leave him.
I'll do it. I
Yeah.
don't think we need him.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
just
Okay.
crumple,
The
you
only
just
thing-
Okay, I
crumple
don't
the
wanna-
floor like an open packet of crisps.
Can I just stomp on his head to make sure he's dead?
Yeah.
Wait. What part of the body has got the emblem?
Like right on the bone of the chest.
Can I just cut it out?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Now
So
you've
it's
got
the-
like a really crispy piece of leather that's
Perfect.
got that symbol on it.
Just stick it on your...
Cool.
Yeah.
Done.
Done.
Everybody good?
All right.
We didn't even get their
So-
names.
There was nothing else on him that I could have.
No, he's just wearing a pair of leather trousers and like a
Sarong.
red velvet sarong
Sarong.
on there,
Was it study?
and a headband and some like those
And a
like,
David
red
Beckham
velvet
In.
like upper arm muscle like bands around his arms and some leather shoes.
And we were charmed by this.
No, because he didn't look like that. He's also got minute little devil horns coming out of his forehead and big bat wings.
That's cute.
Okay, I would have been charmed by that.
You would like that.
Alright.
I would
He
love
reverted to his original self once he died,
it. It was like
What's this one?
Okay.
which is like this horned devil-looking person.
Can we tell what it is?
Roll a history check.
I haven't got a great history. 18.
18. By the looks of them, they sound like something that has been described to you in the past, which is an incubus.
Which we knew.
Pardon me.
I
Last
didn't,
week.
yeah, but I didn't know if I could
We're
tell
gonna
anything else.
start singing.
Let's make some new friends.
Yeah.
Can you
Are you
make
going to run after some of the fleeing?
No.
Oh,
Those are my friends.
Okay.
friend?
What do you want to do? Where do you want to go?
Definitely.
So
the
everyone's
West.
dispersed now
Yeah.
in this area because they're freaked out.
But your husband's walked up to you now.
Oh, my husband's walked up to
Yeah.
me now.
He was hanging back,
He was at the tackle shop.
and he brought Pip here.
He brought Pip here.
Yes.
Oh, Pip's okay.
As you
Good.
look over, like
She's
Pip's,
start again.
Pip's nose started bleeding quite heavily, and she looks quite woozy.
Oh, flip.
Oh, Hen, you're right. See?
She starts shaking her head and sits down heavily on the floor.
He almost went
What
into
do we
his
do?
accent.
Do you think we should
Down.
go and check on the woman? Because
What woman?
in
Oh,
hindsight,
yeah.
Who murdered
she
But we're
probably
not-
was charmed by vampires, right?
She might have another name.
Oh yeah, she back at Chad's pad.
No,
She's
She's
back
back at the tackle shop.
Tacky,
Yes.
Nicky Tacky.
Yeah,
Nicky.
and we can take long rest.
That's it. That's exactly
we can
what
take
it
long
sounds
rest.
like.
And we can take long
Eat
rest.
some giant
We
squid.
could take long.
Yes.
So why don't we all go back to the tackle shop, and I'll whip us up some giant squid.
Nice.
My face.
Aye,
You're a favourite.
Yeah, all she has.
aye. It's cool.
Ned, you're right.
Am I right?
I
Yeah.
haven't seen you for a while. How's it going?
Woman, it's been like 5 minutes.
Yeah, you
Right,
didn't
it's
really
been 5
pitch in
minutes.
there, Ned.
I can't fight. I'm a good chef, but I
You
can't.
can
I'm terrible. I've lost my accent.
That's right. So I think we should all go back to so you can have a rest because you're a bit out of sorts.
As is Mike.
As is Mike.
Where's your accent?
Well, no,
No, she can speak out.
Oh,
can't
sorry.
I'm just being normal. Am I right to be normal?
Aye.
Yeah.
Not in character, Hen. Not yet. Right, so we're all going to go back to the tackle shop.
Okay.
And we have some whiskey and warm up.
Cool.
And I don't know what the weather is, but we're going to warm up regardless. And then we'll go back and have a nice sit down. And I'm worried about Pip because she's bleeding from her face.
Yeah.
But
So-
still like that.
Nedrick goes over and cautiously puts her arm over his shoulder because they're roughly about the same height.
Right.
Oh,
But hasn't
Those are
she
you.
got skin that...
tiny.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
why he's like very tentatively putting her
Oh,
arm
that's
over,
cute.
so it's not touching, so he doesn't fall asleep.
And we got to go see if that girl's all right.
Yeah.
Who's back at our house?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Who's?
Aye, I'm ready to go.
You always are, my darling. Always are.
Once a year
I'm so
on
lucky to have
Anguagala Day. Give me 359 days to recover.
Well, you know what they say.
Do they know we're still here?
We're just flirting.
Yeah. Shamelessly over someone's over Pip's bleeding nosed corpse.
Lovely.
What's going on?
Cool.
So like, well, her eyes are like
Don't
rolling
do
back into her head.
Oh,
and
she's not good.
No.
Okay. Come on then.
So
Hands.
you go back to Knuckle.
Yes.
And as you blunder into your own shop, first of all, we see the young woman that Nedrick escorted here, sitting on on a stool, one of the tables,
Mhm.
opposite the back of another figure. You can't quite see their face, but as you walk in, she's laughing and giggling at the things that he's saying.
Punch it.
Mm. You like their hen? Can I get your biscuit? Oh! I know that laugh.
And you hear a familiar voice coming from
I'm-
behind you.
No!
Hello, me.
We've been looking for you. Where have you been?
So, in the interest of just to recap what everybody looks like, would you like to describe to Bertie what everybody looks like?
Right.
So,
So, I am a gnome, a pirate gnome. So I'm very little, and I've got massive black curly hair, and everywhere I walk, I get bits stuck to it.
I know you.
And you know what I look like. Potter?
What am I?
Oh, I've got to do it.
No.
Oh. He's a weirdo octopus man.
I'm Potter. I'm a bit of a lover of nature and at one with nature, and I'm a furbog, which is a tree person sort of in the wild, and I'm a druid.
I've heard you're a very big man. You're very big and skinny.
Yeah,
Like a tree.
that I am. I am.
I've never seen anyone looks like you before.
Thank you very much.
And Mike/Joanne.
I'm Mike. As soon as I was in my element of corpse angels,
Oh, okay.
I changed back to Mike.
Fair enough. I'm not sure
I'm
what Mike looks like.
Quite average height. I've got quite ashy
Oh,
skin.
you look a
with
bit peaky in the cheeks.
pretty much white hair, and I have like a Chelsea Dagger kind of smile where I'm,
You have
I'm
a
constantly
very-
smiling.
That's a very fun smile you got there.
Thanks.
Right.
Eye-catching.
I can't quite stand to look at you.
I like this guy. I am clearly green and a lizard. I'm very buff.
Oh, you've got big muscles there.
Very big.
What
And
happens when you're doing these?
I've got blades on my arms, which I keep forgetting about. So watch out.
There, we
high
put those
five
away
me.
there.
Don't
Don't you
high-five me.
waggle those near me.
I keep forgetting.
You tear your pants as you
Oh,
walk down.
man. It's business.
Let's get you off.
Who's the last one?
I am ASMR. I am just a little bit taller than him.
Nope.
And wider than him.
Nope.
And
Stronger.
I have stronger than him.
Nope.
And better in every way. And I have very pale skin with like blue cracks almost in my face.
Oh, you're a funny looking one.
Black smoky eyes. And
A watch
just
on your arm.
yeah, a
Your
ticking,
eyes like fog.
ticking timeline backwards. Countdown to we're not quite sure yet.
Your
On my
wings.
arm. They're not out yet, but
Okay.
sometimes I have black smoky wings as well. And I've got really heavy armor.
You're a curious bunch. Let me introduce myself. I'm Rumpled. Rumpled Feathercap. You might have heard of me. Have you not heard of me?
No,
No.
and I've not mentioned yet.
I don't know how.
But
we haven't.
have you heard of the
Friendly boys.
Friendly
Yeah.
Boys?
Oh yeah, so they played a game of kickball and lost to
Oh,
our
Nope.
to our.
We won.
Oh,
won.
it's such a shame.
You might have
Such
heard
a
of them.
shame.
We're
Or
champions.
I've not heard of you. I can't. I've heard of. Go on.
Where have you been? I haven't seen you in years.
Oh, I've been around. You know, when I last saw you, I had to get away there, no. But I've been looking for you.
They've been looking for
I
me.
have been looking for you.
Okay. I think it's something to do with Reggie.
Yeah.
So.
Hey,
This isn't
who
good.
is this? What?
Barman! You're the barman.
It's Matt. You remember Rumble? Do you remember my husband Ned?
Ned!
Hey.
No, I don't remember him.
He's aged quite significantly since we've been
Ned, you look
together.
different.
He looks about the even shy of 150 years old.
Yeah.
Salt and pepper hair, scraggly beard, bit of a scar on his face.
Ginger.
You've married well there, Lou.
Aye. That she has.
Mr. Feathercap,
Aye.
please tell us a bit about yourself.
Aye, well, I'm a feared pirate. That's why I thought you might have heard of me. I've been travelling the seas, robbing and plundering. I'm fearsome. Fezziwig, they call me. Did I say Fezziwig? I meant Feathercap. Don't get me wrong. Some people might tell stories of me, but it's all true if it's fearsome. If it's not, don't listen to them.
Do you have other pirate friends?
Aye, some. But they've all gone now.
Are some of them
Where have they
dead?
gone?
Well,
The pirate heaven?
they've had to go, haven't they? No. Have you said anything about me?
No, I haven't said anything.
Will they be travelling far and wide? Don't worry about them. Worry about me. As you can see, I'm debonair. I'm dressed in the finest silks. I'm lithe. I'm a human.
I'd just be stroking his silk.
Yeah.
It's up to you. That's a question
Are
between you two, really.
I'm just touching your silk as you're saying silk.
It's fine,
Being
isn't it?
quite sassy.
What do you think of it?
I've never felt fabric that soft.
Oh, it comes from China.
How do you wash it?
That's what you just dip it in the water.
Chinese person.
Very nice.
So I can't remember
Nice.
if I've actually told everyone that I used to be a pirate.
Yes.
Yes,
You
you have.
I
You
have.
told us because we were.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Do you have any tattoos?
Oh yeah, I've got one here, which it looks like a lock. It's a lock of a famous treasure box that I be searching for,
Ah.
but I've never found. Not yet, no. And I was hoping you guys might help me find the treasure. No,
I haven't got any.
because it's gone,
It's gone.
and they're looking for it.
Oh,
Who's they?
Oh, it's gone. Where you didn't sell it though, did you?
I left it with you.
It's
no.
too many accents. You didn't leave it with me. Ned, where's the box?
I thought you hid it up in the attic.
No, I didn't put it in the attic.
I knew what you're saying. Where's that box?
Where's the? Yeah, but
Is
with
it
the
the one
thing
under
in
the-
there that we
under the
took from
bed?
Regina.
He has a box.
I've got a box. I won it from nearly killing myself.
Is this the same Regina that you thought might be killing people?
Yeah, I think so. That's a nice
Do
box.
you want to put your finger in my box?
Joshua.
It's a little box.
Funny little.
Arnu, would you cut to the chase?
So, right.
Get my
so
wife's finger out of your box.
There was a mutiny
No.
amongst us. We were all on the same ship,
Aye.
and there was a mutiny amongst
Oh, aye.
us, and we decided to all plunder the ship and leave Regina for dead. So now she's systematically going around and apparently killing people, and I'm probably the last on her list with you and maybe one other.
We
Sure,
missed.
you should be telling them all this now.
That's
Oh,
the sea
they're
queen,
all
right?
friends.
Aye,
then-
the sea queen.
Also,
and
I've
she's a
had
fearsome
quite a lot
devil.
of rum, so it's fine.
We found a dead body yesterday. Is it only yesterday?
Probably.
Earlier on
Earlier
today,
Earlier today.
about an hour ago.
About 2 hours.
About
About 2 hours ago,
Last
Still
week.
fresh.
we met.
A lot has happened.
A lot's happened.
And it was at the bottom of a ship. Is that? Do you think this is
It's
the
still
same
around her
person?
neck.
Yeah, sorry. Yes, this leg comes from
That's
a
not a
dead
leg.
pirate.
Oh, that's a curious thing you got there around your.
It's got a tattoo on it.
That's it.
As it happens, we found several bodies with that same tattoo, all showing up dead.
This is still my leg.
Oh,
It's the same tattoo we've got.
I
right,
knew
well,
that she had that.
Have you got a
something-
leg?
Did we know that?
You got a leg.
No,
You
she
got your
I
told
didn't know
leg.
that until now.
we've got.
Oh.
Didn't tell us that last time.
Sorry
Oh,
about
yeah,
that,
no.
guys. Mine's in a really secretive
She just
place,
got really
so I
suspicious and
can't.
was going.
That's right.
I'm gonna
Right,
leave.
you're
Yeah, so I was like,
Where?
I'm gonna go.
It's on the bottom of her foot.
Oh yeah.
Well, you got little feet.
I know. It's a tiny
It's only a little tattoo.
The level of detail in that.
It sounds like
You
you wrote
I
this
don't know why I've
and-
got scatter.
It's infectious, isn't it?
Oh, hey! Sorry, it's so offensive. I'm very
Yeah.
sorry. Right, so Regina is out there. I thought I'd managed to shake her because she's never been on land in her entire life.
Oh, and she really wants us. I've heard that.
Okay.
She really wants us
Shit.
because of the thing.
Shit.
Because of the.
Aye.
Right.
We found
Okay.
a leg just outside.
Oh, it's not the leg you're looking for. That's
Is
something
it?
else.
It better not be my rum.
I mean, it's a useful leg. That's why she's got it.
Yeah, my rum.
Where were you looking for your treasure box?
Well, it's not quite a treasure box that we're looking for. Seeing as News told you everything about our story, we're looking for a rod.
A
That,
rod.
didn't hear that.
A rod with
Not a
Jewels.
fishing rod like
Yeah.
in my shop.
a
A
rod with
jeweled
jewels and things. It's about this big.
Jewelry.
Aye. It's got a little wee faces on the end.
Aye,
wee
little
wings
faces.
sprouting out of the neck.
We thought it looked fancy, so we took it.
Aye.
Rod.
It's silver.
Well,
Hey.
And I
I
put it in the
ripped.
attic and Rumple's after it.
Aye.
so it's in the attic.
What's going on?
Like this.
Aye. Not too about that
It's
length.
a
eh?
candlestick.
Aye, well, it's a bit like that, but it's a bit fancier.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
I got like wee rubies stuck
Aye.
all down the shaft.
Oh, it's proper
Shut.
valuable. Aye.
But it's in the attic.
Where is it?
Or
now?
it's under the or in the bed, or Did we put that
I'm
down
so
in the
confused right now. There's
on the floorboards? I can't remember where you put all
I
your
put it somewhere.
positions.
If you find it, would that protect
The
you from
box?
her, or
It's
is
not
it
a
just going to
box.
make her angry?
No,
Not a box.
I think she's
a
probably
rock.
after it.
I
Unless,
was thinking. I've been thinking about this new. I was gonna sneak onto her ship.
right?
You got a ship.
I don't. Regina has.
I'm
I
so
put it
confused.
back.
You put it back. Should we go into the attic?
Aye.
Okay.
Got
Don't
to
think
remove
she'll
the
have
Winterfest
noticed.
tree, though,
Aye, well-
with all the
There's
decorations.
hoping if she
No.
finds it, then she might stop looking for us.
Where's her ship?
Really?
Is she that scary?
What about the leaving of the
It's-
dead part, though?
Aye. She's a ruthless sea queen
She's
of the
a
East.
what?
That's a great-
The ruthless.
Ruthless.
Ruth.
We're talking about
She's ruthless.
getting onto the
Ruthless.
Sally's ruin.
Ruth.
Aye.
Right.
I don't want to go back on.
The Sally's
on that
ruin,
ship.
Never.
I've got no
I'm
pen.
putting
I
it
can't
back.
write any of these notes. I don't
Okay.
Where's
Where's
the
it
Sally's
at?
Ruin now?
It's moored off the coast.
It's off the coast
I'm a slow typer.
of
Sutton Shore.
Sutton Shore,
Where we
where we
have our
are.
shop.
Well, that sounds
here.
easy enough.
Aye. So come on, let's go. Let's go. No.
I mean, I haven't got my sea legs anymore. I'm very much.
Let's go to
a
your attic
landlord.
and find the thing.
Okay, so who's coming with me up to my attic? 'Cause you're
Aye.
gonna have to help me with
Aye,
all my
I'll come.
stuff.
I'll come.
Can I have a little nap? Long rest nap.
Long rest nap.
A long rest nap.
Sure. Do you wanna
Maybe.
go in?
Maybe we need to sleep off the rum a wee bit,
Okay.
I just
Right.
and do this in the
bed.
morning.
Shall we?
No. Oh, okay. Let's do that now.
Are you saying no or no?
No, I
No.
knew.
No.
I'm going to be honest. You're coming with your A game on this. This is more acting than any of us have ever done.
This is better than it's ever been.
Ah, no. Let us both go together when they're asleep.
She's
Right.
married. She's got a husband.
We can hear you.
Sorry.
Drug him. I'll do it.
Alright.
I've got some powder.
Slip it in his drink
Okay.
and we'll go upstairs.
Okay.
Alright.
What
Are
are you
you
whispering
okay with
about?
Can we
Arr, nothing.
Are we just ignoring this girl while all this is going on? We're just ignoring the girl
Oh yeah,
who's
hi.
giggling
Are you
away at
okay?
him.
Okay.
Yes, I'm absolutely fine. Yes.
So I have some information.
Rumpold has been delighting me with tales of adventure in the sea.
Oh god. Sorry.
Yeah. If she could, she's got a lot of love hearts in her eyes.
Aw.
Or she'd be smetting with me.
He
Not the
tells
only
a
one.
tall tale, this
Yeah.
one.
But if it makes you feel better,
Oh, Fitzgerald.
we all beat each other half to death under the influence as well. So you're not the only one who has.
Oh, I'd almost completely forgotten about
Okay.
what happened to
He
me.
murdered someone.
Brutally.
He's dead.
Yeah, she looks terribly sullen and depressed when you.
But so
remember
did
that.
we.
I saw his
So it's
guts.
fine.
I saw his guts.
Oh,
Don't rub it in, hen.
It made me sick.
thank you for your empathy.
What happened to your accent?
I don't know.
Um,
Copied him.
I don't know where my accent's going either. I want to be a pirate.
I think if you hung around with this guy long enough, it might take you on an adventure.
I'm kind
I
of
would.
scared.
I would do
He
that.
told me he's got his own ship.
scared.
I've got my own ship. It's
He
a
hasn't
great
got his
big
own
ship. I
ship.
have. No, don't you
You're
tell
such a
me.
liar.
No, I have. You haven't seen me for years. How do you know?
Is it a ship that I would find small
Oh,
and she would
no.
find big?
Aye, both. Whatever you said, aye.
Well, I'm quite little.
You're
He's
little
quite
and I'm
big.
tall.
But for the rest of you, it's just right.
I go to bed. I'm a little bit tired.
Yeah.
Right, do you want to go into the guest bedroom and have a sleep?
Yes.
How many guest bedrooms do we have, Ned? I can't remember.
It's a tavern, so you've got room enough for
Heaps.
plenty of guests.
There you go. You all having a rest?
You've got up to 7
Nightcap?
rooms.
Nope.
There you go.
if we can rest now, we will help you
In the
in
morning?
the morning.
And is
Aye.
Pip alright?
We owe our friend.
so-
She's
Nedrick,
bleeding.
She
Yeah.
can sleep at the end of my
She
bed.
is going back into the bathtub.
She's gone back into the bathtub.
Yeah.
Just look after her. You look after her.
Oh, look
We
after
owe
her.
you
She's
our
my pet.
lives, so we'll help you.
Oh, that's very sweet of you. Thanks very much. I'm quite nifty
I mean
with
that
a
quite
knife.
seriously. We almost died.
Can you show me how to be a pirate?
Oh, of course, lad. Of course, lad.
Pirate Potter.
Arr! 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 Arr!
So,
I'm tired.
are you all going to bed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
No.
No? Okay.
I would like to drug Nu's husband.
Nedrick, yeah?
Are you a little bit like jealous of my husband?
No,
No.
no.
I did. Yeah.
I would like to drug Nu's husband and then
Okay.
drag Nu off now to
to do this thing.
Okay.
Hopefully when everyone's asleep.
Sure.
I would drug them as well, but I think that's overkill.
They're sleeping anyways.
They're all pretty tired anyway. I've just saved their lives. So
Yeah.
they're right. You have a nap.
So I'm going to need a certain roll from you
Okay.
and a certain roll from you four.
Oh.
So, first of all, can you do a nature check for me, please?
Okay, I'm not sure how to do that.
So
but-
just grab your d20,
okay.
the most multifaceted of die.
Yeah.
Roll that and add it to the nature number.
5.
5 in total. So as you're like, I think I've got about the right ingredients together for this. This probably shouldn't like do any kind of serious damage to him, I guess. And you just, as you're pouring it in, the top cap falls off, Boom. And it just about half of the powder goes into the drink. And then just pass it off to him. He drinks it, coughs, and then keels over.
Fucking hell. Sorry, you just
But
killed
it's only you and him, like up trading war stories, as it were. So he just topples off the back of his stool
You really
onto
are
the ground
Damn.
Okay.
and just starts like coughing violently in his sleep,
How?
and then starts breathing quite shallow.
Oh, dear. Shall I go?
But he is unconscious.
He's all right. Shall I prop him up?
Oh, you're not here. At this
I'm not
moment?
here. I'm
Oh.
upstairs.
Okay.
Are
you okay? Oh no. In fact, I don't talk like that. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. What to do with you? Can I put my hat on him?
Yes.
And just prop him up in the corner and
Yeah.
just put a drink near him, make it look like he's
Yeah.
sort
So
of
like
just
yeah. Your
just
tricorn hat is
Yeah,
down in
just
front of his
pop
face.
him in the corner.
You just position his hand around the cup like this,
Yeah.
and he's just in the corner.
Perfect.
It looks just like he's fallen asleep while having a drink.
Weekend at Michael's Tackle.
Absolutely. And you go upstairs and you lightly rap upon New's door, which you hear in the night. You recognise this particular castanetta-like knock on the door. Very musical.
All right, Hen, come in. Right. Let's go upstairs to the attic.
Gosh, am I glad that
It's-
I don't have to put that silly accent.
It's
on.
so good to see you. What have you been up to?
I've around. I've been
I love,
dancing.
I love your new
singing,
outfit. You look
seeing
so
all of
great.
my. I know it's fantastic. Isn't
Yeah, you spent that money that we stole.
Yes, I know that's the problem.
Yes,
I'd
right.
rather run upon hard times.
I love your lippy as well. That's a great
I know,
colour
isn't
on
it great?
you.
Lovely
Yeah.
rouge really pops, doesn't it? Let's get this thing and put it back and then bugger off, shall we?
Okay, sure. Let's go. So I'm going up the stairs.
Yep.
And I'm unlocking the attic door.
Okay.
It hits me on the head.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Are you okay, darling?
I'm all right, thank you.
Still a little bit.
Firecracker.
Like, still a little bit like inebriated at this point.
This is fun.
This should be a spin-off.
Or we just hijacked your show.
Instantly more popular.
And then I sort of clamber up. My hair's getting stuck on everything as I go in.
There's at least no fewer than half a dozen cobwebs now in your hair.
Yes. It just adds to the texture. And I'm sort of throwing things over my shoulder, trying to look for this particular box.
You just see this ball bounce down the steps, then this old doll that on a bunch of strings hang itself.
Come
out of
on, no, darling. We need to get out of here.
An old pillow hits you in the face as you're talking.
Shh! Shut up. You can help me. You coming up.
I'm coming up.
It's very low.
Okay.
Oh,
And I'm fine, but you have to bend
oh,
over.
God, it's ghastly.
So right, and
You're
then
alone.
Oh, God, was that a
And something
rat?
brush against your leg.
Oh, my goodness. I can't stay up here anymore.
oh, you gotta help me. Come on.
Oh, God, I can't even see what I'm doing up here.
Right. So
no.
what we're looking for is, what does it look like? Remind me. It's been years.
It looks like a rod.
It looks like a rod.
Rod with-
Yeah, but it's in a box.
Lovely, sparkly jewels. Lovely piece.
And then I come across an old like tackle box
Mhm.
that Ned's old fishing stuff used to be
Sure.
in, and it's really rusty. And I yank it open.
Creaks open,
Well, once a year is gonna make
screeches.
It's so gross. And then I pull out this like massive silver rod
Uh-huh.
that's got but it's supposed to be covered in rubies, but it's only covered in half the amount.
Okay.
My accent sort of. I'm not even doing one at the
Yeah,
moment.
yeah, you're describing what's happening.
Yeah,
rather
yeah.
than
So
being there, but-
and it's only got half the amount of rubies because I've sold a couple.
Fair
I've
enough. Priced
chiseled
them out.
some,
Yeah.
some out.
You? Where are the rubies?
Well, I needed something to buy this place. I mean, look how gorgeous it is.
She's
So
going to
nice.
kill us. Mind you,
Tackle
she's
shops aren't free, you know.
Have you got any red paint?
Yes, I've got some downstairs.
Let's just pop a bit of red paint on, pop it back, bugger off.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
So we're going back downstairs.
Meanwhile, can you four all do perception checks with disadvantage, unless you can give me a good reason why you're still awake right now?
Oh no, because I've just
I
so
need-
far
I need
7
long
hit
rest.
points. I'm
Okay.
next.
Natural one, I won't roll again.
Natural one.
10.
Natural one.
I've got 7 overall. Rolled a 2.
Okay, so 10, 7, natural ones. And now can you two do a stealth check for me, please,
Ooh.
whilst you were rooting around in the attic upstairs?
Is this D20 as well?
Yes. And add to your stealth stuff.
16 plus
find my
4, so
stealth.
20.
20.
Do you want to see
No
I'm on
problem,
that, so
no.
you know which one
Ah,
to
I
watch?
think
Where's my stealth?
Going to, in the skill section, it's alphabetical, so it'll be at the bottom.
Oh.
Hang on, do that and then do...
Oh, it's there. That's clever, isn't it?
No, come along.
I'm doing it. I got 12. Hang on.
That's it.
That's what I just went on. You said no.
You went on that.
Oh, goodness, look, I've got cobwebs all in my hair. Oh, disgusting.
14.
14. So that is enough to get past all of these slumbering fools. Although there is one
Hey,
more
wait,
person.
we're fine.
I'm quite heavy-footed, but I'm little.
Pip.
Pip.
Pip's in the bath.
Pip's
Her nose is
in
bleeding.
no,
Where's your dog?
but there is.
Yeah,
do you
where's
wanna-
my dog?
Can you roll for Phantom and I'll roll
Where's
for
your
Bando?
crocodile?
Oh,
Oh,
that was
soon.
got
too
other-
soon,
soon.
Josh. It's too
I'm going to roll
soon.
for Bando.
Smack him around a
You're
little bit.
mean.
Just wait.
No.
You just wait.
I forgot you had joined
Are you going
with
to kill me
other
like you killed your
things.
crocodile?
Josh.
He's
You're a
being mean.
monster. He's changed.
he's only
since
he's only
he
at 7
died.
hit points. You can still.
Sorry.
Like,
you
he's-
can go
he's-
smother
Tim, where do I
him.
find his?
I'll turn into an
So
octopus.
you know he's on the right. I can't remember.
Neither can I.
I'm sorry. Forgive me.
So I'm going to find Bando and I'll
I will
tell you when I
conjure a
found Bando.
crocodile
It's
and call him
in
Thank you.
extras, I
call
think.
him
Yeah, extras.
Cafe Rouge.
Extras.
Not the same line
So
of
Bando,
chains at
what did
all.
Phantom get?
Cafe Reds.
11.
Plus.
Cafe near
I don't know where to find it.
Nero.
It'd be his wisdom bonus.
Oh, okay, 12.
12. So he doesn't hear
Okay.
because I need to get what did you get?
14.
I got 14.
14. So Bando needs to
How about
get
a hound?
a 13 or higher
When I
Mm.
was
to hear you guys.
Okay.
Summoned.
That's cocked.
Your cock.
He did not hear either.
You guys are sneaky.
Yeah.
Sneaky. What, a pirate?
Sneaky
Yeah.
pirates.
She's only little. Just has
Got
like a
loads
little
of
rat.
stuff in my hair now, like a bauble hanging from the bottom of my hair.
hmm
Whatever it was.
Walking down the corridor. Right, what are you going to do there? I don't want to go back on that ship.
I'm going to have to put on a disguise.
Right.
I'm going to disguise myself as one of her crewmates, so I can sneak on, pop the rod back,
Right.
and then bugger off.
Good idea.
Okay.
Let's bugger up about 20 times.
Bugger off.
That's
Bugger off.
that's not a good plan, but okay.
It's perfect. It will work. Trust me.
Right.
Oh no, forgot to mention I don't have a ship.
I know that.
Also, I drugged your husband. Don't worry. Let's carry on.
Don't worry
Is he
about that.
alright? Where is he? He's downstairs.
He's okay. He's just sleeping it off.
Well, you're
Okay.
downstairs now
Yeah,
in the main area.
and he's in the
He's
corner.
just in the corner like, with a mug in front of him in the hat on.
Mate, I'm really upset now. Why have you put it? That hat does not suit him.
It really
I
doesn't.
know. It doesn't. Should I take it back? No, leave it. Leave it.
You're in too deep.
So I want to disguise myself as one of her shipmates.
Cool.
I also want to do something
Yeah.
to wake everyone up.
Okay.
I'm just not sure.
Don't worry. I've got it.
Okay.
Just drug us.
Yeah.
Uppers.
Perhaps I could.
Actually, but it's house music.
Oh!
Okay, no, we'll carry on. So we'll carry on towards the ship,
Mhm.
to going down to the ship. I know where a rowing boat is. We can row out.
Okay, great. Come on then.
Sorry.
I always get caught in these plans of yours.
Yeah.
It's just so annoying.
So, firstly, you're going to disguise yourself.
Okay.
Secondly, are you going to bother with a disguise, or are you just going to go as is?
No, I've got like a big hooded
Yeah,
coat.
like a
Cloak.
waxed fisherman's
Yeah,
jacket.
I've
sort
got
of
that
thing.
on,
Yeah.
and it's all right. I've just got
you want
loads
to
of
describe what your disguise looks like.
I'm going to disguise myself
Mhm.
as relentless.
Interesting.
Um,
I think you need to roll a performance check
super.
to see
Okay.
how
So
well you do that. And if you remember your particular background,
Wow.
you get advantage on performance checks when you're disguising yourself as someone
How?
else.
is that already
That's not
calculated?
Yeah, you just roll twice and take the higher result.
For the camera, it definitely looks like you're just licking his crutch.
Wow.
Wow. So 14 plus 11.
So 25. Yeah.
He had a
Same.
plus 11 on his performance.
I'm a performer.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not surprised. I'm not
That's why.
surprised.
That's why he's always putting on that bloody accent.
Arr.
So you've managed to cobble together, like, perhaps the Knuckles Tackle is the best place to get all the accoutrement that you need to look like.
It has everything one needs.
Yeah, it's got metal and wood to fashion this false-looking claw arm. You've got plenty of like beeswax and stuff to like mottle your face up to make it look like you've been scarred by being keel-hauled earlier. You fashion some magnificent horns off of one of the like bull skulls that have been hanging up in the shop as well.
My
as,
pride and joy.
Yeah.
Can I help with him?
Yeah, absolutely.
Am I handy at all?
Yeah, I mean, roll a performance
Don't
check
mess
as well.
it up.
The bells, the
It's
bells.
a touch of eyeshadow.
Yeah.
No.
What am I doing?
By being relentless,
What am I
I
doing?
can let us
Roll a
off the
performance
hook.
check as well.
Our performance.
I can tell Regina that she found us and killed us. This is like quite uncomfortable.
22.
22. Wow. Yeah. You like those combined scores. You look like a flawless relentless. Which
I'm like Blue Peter style. It's amazing. Here's one I made earlier. You look amazing.
Thank you, darling. Thank you.
So, which is perfect because you open the door to leave Knuckles Tackle and to start your journey off to find a rowing boat to get to Sally's Ruin. And when you open the door, there is a figure standing in the pitch black night, silhouetted by the orange gaslight. And it strikes an imposing figure. It's got this wide-brimmed hat on and a
Is it
white
sweeping?
sackcloth,
Has
and
it
is
got a
holding
broom?
like a staff in one hand, and its other hand ends in a mechanical claw. And we'll cut there. So,
What? I thought I was going
And that's it.
morning
I want to thank
comes,
my players.
Morning has bread.
and
Long rest?
you four wake up. So
Nice.
you can all hit your long rest.
Bum, bum, bum.
Done.
Hit that long rest.
Yeah.
Are you
Get
better
some.
now?
Oh,
No, wait, not done. I
yeah.
didn't do it.
Recover.
No, I did
Take
it.
long rest. Confirm. Thank you, D&D Beyond. Hashtag no ad. Yeah.
Worst.
Yep. So everybody all good.
Oh, I got 44 points here.
Chosen their spells.
Do you feel better?
I feel lots better. I feel like my true self.
Good.
Now I'm going to learn to be a pirate.
You sound like you've got constipation.
I have. I've not been eating my woodland food recently.
Party, you go and check on Pip. Pip looks still blurry-eyed.
Who is Pip?
Ellie.
She's a little frog.
Ellie's character, little grung
Ah.
ranger.
I can control.
Oh.
That's for the best.
Yeah.
No more
So-
playing.
That's the last time we ever had to
I
listen
thought
to
you
the
broke
pamphlets.
it.
Never played again.
They've gone in the sea.
Yeah. And off to
We
sea.
play on the edge of a cliff, so
Yeah.
I felt like they just wanted to get away from me as well. It's like, I can control it with my pipes is what I was going to say, but
nope.
Clearly not.
No, indeed. So, you mill around upstairs for a little while, realise that there is no breakfast forthcoming.
What?
Shocking, yes, I know.
This was my bar.
What
Tell me
about all
about
the octopus?
Well, you can. There's a faint
Giant
smell
squid.
of rotting giant squid
Which one?
emanating from downstairs,
And it's not Josh.
and you venture down. You venture downstairs.
Almost.
Two things you see. The first one is there is a slumped figure in the corner with a very, very fancy silk hat with a giant like peacock feather sticking out of it,
Interesting.
and
Wow.
has like this black fluid like down his chin and onto his front of his shirt. And the second thing you see is there is the front door is wide open, and it's banging against the wall in the wind, and there is a knife sticking on the exterior of the door, and there is something around the knife.
This is like Hook.
I'm gonna go immediately. and check. Just like that.
The wind came up.
I'm so glad Ellie's not here.
What are you going to do, Peter?
Kill the liar!
Kill the lawyer.
That's the one.
Okay, they're gonna do this forever if we don't
Yep.
stop.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna go
what are you
and
doing?
immediately go and check the man.
Man, yeah.
Let's see what's on the door.
Roll a medicine check. Roll an investigation check.
Peter.
Can I start
That's a 20.
Nice.
Ah, James.
And got no medicine.
19.
Form,
Nice.
Peter?
Good rolls, both of you.
We had a good long rest.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, I know.
No, dice already.
Know what I'm
Four
doing now.
With a 20, you know that he has been poisoned, but you
This
think
is new information to me.
with a lot of fluid and some time, he'll be okay.
Okay.
No solids, but it'll take him like at least a couple of days, if not more, to recover fully.
Okay. I'm
Put him in
gonna.
the bath.
Yeah. I
He
didn't
will,
see
drown.
him.
he will most definitely drown
Drown.
in this state. He's still
Because
unconscious.
surely Pip will just keep knocking him out every time. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna wipe the stuff from his face with his clothes for
Yeah.
his dignity.
Cool.
And then you
Poor
That's
Ned.
very nice.
you
Thanks.
he's a
when you
disgrace.
take the dagger out of the door, or
Is
when
it
you
a
inspect the
stiletto?
dagger rather, it is very long and thin,
Like a stiletto?
much like a stiletto.
It's a stiletto.
The handle is made of coral,
Oh.
and it's pinning a lock of very wild black hair to the door.
Do I recognize the hair?
You recognise the hair. You've seen it for
Whom's is it?
last day, bouncing around in front of you.
Oh.
It's a lock of Nikki's hair.
This
Uh-oh.
that looks like the weapon that we think killed all the people.
This looks like Nikki's hair.
Mm.
What does that mean? Where's
It means I
Nikki?
got a new knife.
Where's Nikki? Should we go and check if she's
Well,
okay?
Hold on. What are those two? Are they just
I'm
like,
wiping
quoting
down the
Hook at each
bar.
other?
I've gone back into my work in a
Yeah.
tavern mode.
Put some,
like,
put some breakfast
Wiping
on.
down the bar.
She's bloody left the tavern. I'm going to have to start clearing up. I got a job. I got a job. I walked out on my job. Because I was on a break for like a week.
Okay.
He thought I was going to be 10 minutes and it was
A week.
a week.
Oh dear.
So
And you came
I'm-
back, you're like, where's my job?
So I'm going to finally put the leg down to rest.
Okay.
Did you sleep
You were
with it?
sleeping with it on.
Yeah, hug. I needed something to hug.
Oh.
Alright.
Comfy pillow.
So yeah, I've got an apron, tied it round, and I'm just wiping. This.
Pirates
Yeah.
stole our friends.
How do we know?
What's he doing?
They're not,
I'm-
they're not here.
They're
I'm
well.
looking after
They,
Ned.
they just have a
I'm a bit
clump
worried
of her
about Ned.
hair.
Yeah.
And
Okay. Gonna run upstairs, check the room. Oh, they're not there.
Romulus?
Remember
Rum,
Romulus.
Rumpold.
Rumpold.
that.
Romulus.
Romulus.
Rumpelstiltskin.
Romulus.
So rude.
Romulus.
Rumpold
Yeah.
is also not here.
Mm-mm.
I assume we checked all the rooms.
I just ran upstairs
the-
and ran back down again.
The poisoned man is wearing his hat.
Well, the poison man is a husband.
I'm
We know him.
So Nedrick, sorry. Nedrick, the poisoned Nedrick is wearing
I'm him.
Rumpold's hat.
Wait a minute.
Can I be using healer's
They've
kit?
gone
Trying
off
to get him
together.
better.
Yes, you can. Roll the medicine check.
Maybe they ran off together.
16 plus
Mm.
I
8.
don't know why she'd leave a
So
lock
you
of her
start,
hair,
like,
though.
Making him drink fluid. Start like pumping his stomach as best you can.
Find
Yeah.
Trying to clear his
Budget.
system out.
bunch
Yeah.
person.
Doing good things.
Indeed.
Is the girl still there as well?
No,
I
She's just
had a choice of
She
learning that
went home.
spell, and I chose
Last
not
night.
to
She
learn
chose
that
to
one.
elect to go home.
Okay.
Does anyone have find object? Oh, person.
Actually,
I've
Oh,
got
find
fine
person.
person.
Oh, there you go. Can we?
I
Okay,
have
cool.
leveled up recently, so you know, I think it's in there.
I
Hang on,
still
hang
have
on, let me
that
just double
hair.
check
to add.
before I get too excited.
I should do that anyways.
But wait, he might have.
Oh, if he already has it. You have find person? 'Cause I never added my
Locate
other spell.
person?
Locate creature.
Yes.
Oh, that's what I had too.
She a creature?
She is a creature.
And we've got her
Then-
hair.
Water creature.
I'm
It
gonna.
looks
Water.
like he's already got it. And you have some pretty cool
Oh,
ones.
this is using my level.
Pick a good one.
Level 4.
Dimension.
I've only got one
My
level
level
4
teleportation.
That
slot.
sounds better. Used
I'm
to-
gonna
She
learn that.
said.
It's just read one.
That's the one. That's the one
It's
for me.
worthwhile. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna locate creature.
She's
But
going
it
to look
doesn't
for me.
show up here.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Or we can discuss it.
So this is your
Visuals.
brand new 4th level spell. Describe or name a creature that is familiar to you.
Necky, nacky, no.
You sense the direction of the creature's location as long as that creature is within 1,000 feet of you. If the creature is moving, you know the direction of its movement. The spell can locate a specific creature known to you. So, you cast this. It takes 6 seconds to cast. It lasts for 1 hour. And when you ping it out, you act like a compass in a magnet and eventually orientate yourself pointing directly offshore.
I just point like a pointy dog.
And it's
can
you
speak.
can sense that it's very, very slowly moving up the north coast.
It's really slowly moving up the north coast. That way.
His spider sense
There you go.
is tingling.
In this tackle strap,
Yes.
was there any like decorations on the walls?
Oh yeah,
Was there potentially a pirate hat?
There's one
On
on
him.
the man.
Was that a pirate hat,
Yeah.
or was that just a fancy hat?
there was
What?
it's a fancy tricorn silk,
Pirate.
black
Sounds
silk
like a
hat
pirate
with a
hat.
peacock feather.
Is there
Ever
another,
so
Sounds like
expensive.
is there another one in the bar?
Is there another one?
Sure, behind the bar.
Is there like a cool pirate jacket?
Yeah.
Do you just run back and tell us?
No,
this?
we've got like a loft property.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Can I?
You
I
can
run
just
the
tell,
lost property
like,
for pirate
Mike
clothing?
can find
Yes.
it.
You find a red sash.
Reds. I don't want to say.
You find like
For this lost
a brown
property.
leather belt.
We've got a lost property.
Leather belt. You find some
I'm not gonna write
beige
this
pantaloons. You find some
Oh,
leather
lovely.
boots.
Lovely.
You
Really
find
is.
what looks like an old admiral's jacket, like a long
That's
tailcoat
what I
one.
wanted.
Bit tatty.
And then you find another, like the two-cornered hat, like that sticks out.
Can I
like that.
put all of that on?
Yes, you
Mhm.
can. However, the
like
jacket
a
is a
fancy
little bit,
dress
little bit too tight around the arm.
Cool.
You can't
No, that's
quite
fine. I'll
fit
cut
your
the
arms
arms
in,
off.
So you cut the arms off.
Yeah.
You can make yours look like whatever you want, alright?
Like a
I can hire it, but make it fashion.
Fashion, baby.
Fashion, baby.
But you're not wearing a shirt underneath.
No,
It's just a
it's-
jacket with.
Oh,
With
of course.
lizard
Arms
skin.
around,
Yeah.
Can I?
Awesome.
I look at
Magic
him
Chad.
and I want to do it better, and I just
Way better.
change into a pirate that
Yeah.
I've seen before.
Do you want to describe the
not bad.
pirate, the type of pirate that you change into?
Much better than his.
Okay.
That's not a
yes, go for
description.
it.
Like a female or male pirate?
I mean, you
I
probably
want,
were
I
looking
want,
at me.
I want to look like a female Ms. Feathercap.
Yes. Okay.
Ooh.
Very fancy.
Right.
Real
I
fancy.
don't
You
make my
wish.
life.
Chance of it fancy.
Aya and Parta.
I don't play dress up.
This
Yeah,
is a
I'm not-
tactical move to blend
I thought
ourselves
you said
into the.
this feels like an attack on me.
Oh well, it's
Well,
also
it
an
was
attack.
meant like that.
But
Hang
this is a tactical move to get ourselves onto the
That's
Sea
fair.
Queen's sea ship.
So I was obviously
Not exactly
doing a little bit of
subtle,
healer's
is
kit
it?
stuff with
Yeah,
Ned.
but at least we
Yes.
can
Did somebody
try.
pick up his hat?
No, it's not on his
That's
head.
still going. Yeah, I'm just gonna take it off him.
Okay.
I'm just gonna be like, should be better soon, and I'm gonna just look after this, and I'm gonna be as I put it on. Just go, arr, 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 arr.
Good.
Yep.
Getting in the zone.
Alright, get rid-
The
We're all
pirate
just standing
zone.
there watching him do this.
In the mirror.
So this all takes roughly about an hour.
Oh.
So you get it done.
I thought it was like
Fashion
instantaneous.
montage.
Good
Yeah.
dress up session.
So from the breakfast
Still
to
fashion
the
show,
cleaning
fashion
everything to exploring
Bit of
to explore
catwalks.
around to investigation to having something to eat to discussing what you're going to do
To
to play
catwalks.
dress up, all kind of stuff. Is there anything you'd like to do in that hour? Yeah. Any spells you like to cast that may
Catwalk.
take an hour?
Fashion.
It doesn't take an hour.
He's the DM. I think he tells us. How long it
It's
takes.
instantaneous.
Okay. Is there anything you want to do in the instantaneous amount of time that it takes?
Are we gonna have to swim?
It's alright.
This
I've got a
place.
floating disc,
It's alright.
and he can walk on
I've
water.
got-
And someone
No,
can see
well, I
you.
can get all of you to walk on water, or
He can.
What did you say?
Oh, it takes
He can fly. He can hop.
I can make you breathe underwater if you want to swim as well.
takes 10 minutes.
It takes 10 minutes. It says instantaneous. Oh, I was looking at cure wounds. Okay, I believe you.
I can
What?
summon
What
angels.
did you just said to me?
I didn't hear it. I wanted
Something
to
about
hear
a seahorse.
it.
Yeah, but whenever she whispers stuff to me, it's like wildly inappropriate. And so all I got was seahorse on that one. I was like, no, Alice, no. Dry
Not
my-
again. So.
Yeah, I want to see if we have to swim first before
Okay.
I.
Fair enough.
Sorry.
Makes sense.
Really do with the crocodile for that. Didn't
So
Exactly.
you're ready.
Where
I'm
is
going to take some
crocodile?
liberties
Dead.
Go for it.
She
and
battered
say that you go to the port side of things.
Yes.
It's an incredibly busy port. There are ships, there are rowing boats, smaller ships coming in and out of the port all of the time. And there are plenty of galleons and trading ships and cargo vessels anchored further into the main bay. So there is plenty of opportunity to either barter your way or steal your way across the ship.
You don't call me Parter the Barter for no reason.
No one calls you that.
No one calls you
Or at all.
So you're the worst negotiator I've ever met.
You genuinely.
Not strictly true.
It's so true.
Well, okay. Don't
You
let-
guys look like pirates, though. Maybe you should try and.
We do look like pirates.
Why don't we be pirates and commandeer a ship?
Ooh,
Okay.
that's actually not a bad idea.
I mean, it's risky.
Let's
but
have a
yeah.
little look for a little rowboat with one man on it.
Proper
Now you're
pirate
talking
ship.
my language.
Preferably,
Someone died.
Arg.
something about new side.
So you want to steal a man's ship?
Burrow.
But never give back.
Okay.
As I learnt from my friend last night,
Permanently borrowed.
As I learned from
as
my friend
pirates,
last
you got
night.
to talk like that. And be
Someone's
like,
constantly stepping on your toe.
just give me your ship. Arr.
That's it. What's that? Oh, a hook. Right. I'm sure you're getting excited.
I've heard about pirates having wooden legs and hooks.
One leg.
Oh God! Don't
One
start this
leg.
obsession again.
You
No.
want to poke me in the eye again?
No, I know that. We've met a lot of pirates now, and I haven't seen one wooden leg, an eye patch, or a hook.
Okay. I have one wooden leg and an eye patch and a hook.
Oh shit!
So many accessories.
After your teeth are
Lovely,
gold,
lovely.
you got a diamond in one of them.
Do you feel better now?
I don't like it.
Are you happy now?
The most
Are you
aggressive
happy?
pirate.
Take it back.
No.
You're gonna make me cry.
In the meantime, I'm going to go to the nearest man or woman with a boat and just
Okay.
ask very politely
Yeah.
if they wouldn't mind rowing us where he says for how much?
No.
How much is an amount for?
For a
So,
row?
Am I
you got
still
the closest
pointing?
person with.
Yeah.
Do I still know which way to go?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it still lasts for an hour.
Yeah.
It only took you like the best part of like 10 minutes to get to the dock side.
So I
Looking
Come on, it costs this person.
Where are you off to?
Where we have to?
You're a man of the sea, I can tell. Yeah, one good eye.
It's so good.
You've got one eye.
Aye.
Yeah.
Alex, it's this'n. Ow! Ah! God damn it! Aye. Oh,
Pirates are weird.
so how can I help you? Really messed up my eye doing that.
We're going
A one good
that
eye.
way.
As I turn, I'm going to push him in the water.
Okay.
Oh my
Alright.
Oh, that's mean.
Roll a grapple check. So roll your athletics. He's gonna. He wasn't expecting it. So he's gonna roll a disadvantage.
You're gonna kill him.
I'm being softer. 13.
5.
I'm just gonna shout. That wasn't my intention.
And I'm just going to shout, Arr!
Back to the briny depths of me.
Oh.
At least he's got good spirits about it.
And
We got a boat.
You're a pirate.
I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I feel really bad.
Can I just peer over, check he's alright?
She's gone.
roll a perception check.
I feel really bad now. 15.
You just see like a big mass of bubbles, and then a slightly smaller mass of bubbles, and then a couple more, and then nothing.
Oh, why do you keep killing people?
That's outrageous.
Every
Supposed to be
time.
bad
That
for
poor
us.
man.
He looked exactly
Can I grab the
like
leg
I
off your
did.
shirt? Are you still wearing the leg?
And you left it at the
It's
shop.
keeping me up.
I'm going to grab the leg.
What leg?
Dip it
The one
in,
that's
hoping
from
that he's going to
your-
grab
No,
hold
no,
of
no.
it.
I laid it to rest in the
The
bar.
She
dock
laid it
is
to
a
rest.
good like 10, 12
Dude.
feet down.
It's at the bar. I haven't got it. I've got a peg leg. You ain't touching that.
You just killed a pirate.
No, she left her
Or a
severed
trace
leg
bus.
in my.
Or a trace person.
What kind of boat are we in? Is it a rowboat?
Is it a pirate
Down in a
ship?
long, sort of a long boat, like a long trading ship.
Will we all be able to fit on it?
Oh yeah.
You could turn into an octopus and go save him.
I don't know if I can ride this in the water, but I would like to now summon a giant snake.
Okay.
A constrictor snake.
Nice.
Cool.
And I will call it Nero.
Nero.
After Cafe Nero.
Damn it! I was like, Nero, cool.
There are some
shit.
hands waving at us
Heads up.
from.
Oh,
When I was one, I sat my thumb the day I went to sea. I jumped aboard a pirate ship and the captain said to me, we're going this way, that way, forwards and backwards over the Irish Sea. A bottle of rum to fill my tongue and that's the life for me. Hey!
Whoa. I would like to summon a giant constrictor snake.
cool.
And I would like to call it Cafe Nero.
I think that's all you're taking. Just Nero. Okay, fair enough. Awesome. In the time it's taking you to like walk to the dock to like see the interaction to casting it, this giant constrictor snake. I'm just gonna double check like what the size of this constrictor snake is, unless you can
I
tell
can
me.
give
off
you,
the- just to give people a visual more than anything.
It is. It does not say.
It is. It does not say.
It
snake.
does not say it.
Let me have a look. And it's a giant one, yes.
It's. Oh no, sorry. It's just a constrictor snake, but it's classed as a large beast.
Oh yes, it is indeed. So it's 11-foot long constrictor snake.
Goodness.
Just appears over the edge where you're looking down into the water, and then suddenly this grey and black constrictor snake comes out from underneath the pier and works its way up, weaves its way up. As you look into his eyes, it's just like a spinning vortex of magma and lava descending down into its own skull, and its mouth opens and you just feel this wave of heat emanating from it as its black tongue lashes out,
Oh, well done.
and then it just ducks under you, slithers past you, and starts wrapping its way up your leg and then around your waist, and just rests its head over your
lovely.
shoulder.
That's really comforting.
Yeah.
In this grieving time of mine.
You replaced Costas quite quickly, didn't you?
Hey.
Move down real quick.
Hey. I didn't want to bash
One
my
long
clothes
Out with the
out.
old, in with the new.
But
Cave his head
when the
in, get a
vampires
new
took
one.
hold
It's also
of
about
me,
this
made
time
me
that
club
the
my pet to
dockmaster
death.
at
She has
the
to
end
bash
of this
frames
pier
in.
starts ringing a bell and pointing his finger at you and starts shouting something incomprehensible
no.
because he's so far away. But he's ringing a bell and pointing and shouting in your general direction. What do you do?
Whoa.
I just
Turned
looked
into Tarzan, apparently.
disapprovingly at him.
So we got on the ship. We knew that they were on the north shore.
So they're on the coast, but they're
They're on
heading
the coast.
south, north. They're heading
They're
north.
heading north, but they're still on the coast.
Yes, it's very
So
very
they're
slowly.
not at water.
They're,
In water.
they're in water.
They are.
Yes.
Okay, never mind. Sorry. Apologies.
No worries. They're following the north coast up.
So we're going onto the water, right?
We're already
getting
on the
them.
water. Yeah.
Yeah, but do you think we should maybe turn back, just give the man some money and then leave, as we've intended?
Just throw the
No,
money
I've
into
killed
the
a
water.
man, apparently.
You killed him.
He threw
Yeah.
him
Oh.
overboard. That was the whole bubble thing.
Were you
Him
not
dying.
his name?
You're
Oh.
a pacifist.
Ah, bit of a sticky situation.
Complicated settle.
Bugger.
In that case, roll faster.
Oh, well, yeah.
Are we all rowing together?
If you want to jump in, if you want
We're-
No, you didn't like that?
jump into the
It's a group activity.
We're not sure if he's dead, though, because we just didn't see him
That
come up.
doesn't matter, okay?
So-
Yeah.
People were shouting. Sorry, I don't know why I'm shouting.
People were shouting.
Okay, what do we do? Do we get on board and we go?
What is that?
Who was doing it?
You never rowed?
Yeah. I think we should be
I
rowing
haven't.
fast.
Means we rule.
Yeah. So,
Put
I
him
mean,
on,
as
put him on.
the tallest, and I'm quite strong. Sorry. I should probably
He's
take
yeah,
over the rowing.
all of
I thought you were like
definitely
a
the
waif
You were
of a
definitely
man.
the weakest out of all.
Also,
I'm not the weakest.
where are we rowing to?
I've got +2 strength.
Don't give me
He's
that.
got a compass-like
He's got a
directional sense.
sleeveless jacket on with big
That's
muscles.
I've got one
There's no
leg
point having
and
big
an
muscles
iPad.
if they're
I've
just for
got a
show.
hook.
man's getting closer, ringing the bell.
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
just
let's
few more
row.
people
Let's
that-
row.
Yeah.
You get in. You
Let's
start
row.
rowing.
Can we all row?
Yeah, of course.
Sure.
How many?
There's loads
How
of
many?
oars.
Yeah.
So many oars. It's
Four
more,
inside.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the
So we're all
boat's
gonna
more
roll
oars
very
than boat.
quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This bunch of oars lashed together.
A bunch of oars.
Should we prevent people from following us at all?
How?
Set
How?
fire to the dock.
Wait,
Well, that's
why
what I was
not?
Great
thinking.
idea, actually.
Are you gonna?
No,
some
don't
grease?
say sorry.
You can't grease water.
Does Chet have
my
move?
home.
Can you?
I mean, I could cast Erupting
That's
Earth.
cool.
Well, that's I don't have that.
Darkness.
I can turn myself into
yeah,
a
yeah.
gas.
Yeah.
Darkness is a lot nicer than like
Darkness.
setting everything on
I
fire.
Well,
cast
unless they-
darkness
Unless they
Wait,
fall into
on
the
the
water.
dock?
on the dock,
No, just like behind you to.
so they can't see where we're
Yeah.
going.
So effectively, it's like the magical equivalent of the smoke canister out the back of a James Bond car.
Sorry, not to prolong this any longer. How big is the dock?
This particular pier that you're on, which
Pier.
encompasses is a lot of the dock area, this one's probably about 80 to 90 feet long and roughly about 15 feet wide.
Are all the boats at the end of it?
There are multiple
What are you
boats
gonna
like
do?
stationed all the way along, like
Okay.
staggered
It won't work.
all the way across.
Do something dramatic.
No, it won't work because it only hits a 10-foot radius.
What?
Grease.
That's
hard
what
to
I
beat.
just said, and you made fun of me.
Well, Dragon's Breath. I don't want to set the whole thing on fire. I feel like that's going to cause us more problems.
I could cast darkness on them.
Or it could be a
We'll do that.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
It's 15 foot.
You have.
We were that
radius.
close, and then you bited it.
30-foot diameter sphere of utter darkness just appears over the pier itself, obscuring your retreat into the water.
Perfect. Good job.
There's three
That's
of them.
better than my 10-foot grease.
And as you
Still cast Grease.
as you are desperately
in the boat.
rowing into the water, you hear two. Oh! Huh!
They died
As
too.
two people like lose where they are on the pier and just run off the edge into the water.
Stop
somewhere.
killing people.
We're not.
But you're desperately rowing into the water.
Stop following us.
You're like a bloodhound. You know exactly where you're going. And as you get through the early mists of the seas, through some of the earlier smaller trading ships that are closer to the shoreline, and you can see the main trading vessels further out, you see this one like impressive galleon. It's got 5 masts on it. It looks about 60 to 70 feet long, about 20 feet wide. It's arrayed with cannons, and the cannons themselves are all out of their ports and have these lion heads that their maws open and the cannon themselves protrude out of them. It's all gilded with
Neat.
gold and emerald painting on the outside.
Holy.
And the sails themselves are like this sort of platinum silk. And the masts themselves are also painted
Sounds amazing.
emerald.
Can I ask a really stupid question? You know how boats have the names
Yes,
painted on the side of it?
on the back. usually.
Do ships have the same?
Yes.
Is there any way that we can tell this is Sally's ruin?
Yeah, there's a big, gigantic.
Welcome to Sally's Ruin.
Can we see that
Flashing.
from where
Yeah.
we are?
Neon.
As you get past them, as it's sailing like
Land
slightly
of fun and death.
like perpendicular to you, as it gets past a certain point, you see emblazoned on the back, Sally's ruined.
Mr. Feathercap mentioned this boat.
Mm.
But this is
And that's
fine.
where you're
No,
pointing
we're
to.
following them.
Yeah.
No, we didn't know that they were on Sally's ruin.
No,
Yeah, so
but
it's
we-
brand new
we
information.
probably could have
We-
put that together.
So as
Hey,
you're approaching Sally's
You
ruin,
say that, but we're all pretty dumb.
for a second,
You've just woken up.
we'll step back in time 12 hours. So, you two are confronted at the door of Knuckles Tackle. You've got this imposing figure with this claw-like arm, takes the wide brim hat off, and you see that it is your mirrored opposite. It's relentless.
Uh-oh.
Shit.
Aye. What are you doing? Looking like me.
Ah.
Imitation's the highest form of flattery.
Relentless. I was hoping to bump into you.
No, I don't know what to do.
You
We're
know,
going to a costume party.
you know who's looking for you.
Yeah, I know. Regina.
You know what will happen if you don't come quietly. She nods.
Yeah.
Show her the thing. Show her the thing that we've got.
Shall I show the rod?
You should show me the rod, yes.
So out of my
Is it
big
undulating?
fisherman's coat, I get the big rod out.
As soon as you produce it into like the orange gaslight, her arm, her ruined, mutilated arm, comes up with a surprising amount of speed, and the metal and wooden claw-like arm snaps onto it and rips it out of your grasp. And she starts looking over. This looks like what you stole from Regina.
Yeah, that might be similar to the one. Yeah. Right.
You know,
sorry.
Regina needs to make an example of you both.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Yes. Relentless. Yes.
So you better come with me.
Okay.
Yes, relentless.
I run back in and give my husband a kiss on the
Okay.
cheek
Can we?
and check he's okay, and then run back.
He just kind of, as you like give him a kiss on the cheek and check that he's okay, he just like burps up a bunch of black fluid down his front.
I have to go. Okay.
While
I'll
we're
run
hobbling along behind her and pretending to play along,
Mhm.
can I attempt to whack Relentless on the head to knock her out just as we go past the sort of dark alley? She thinks we're following us. Can I
Sure.
sort of attempt to sort of surprise attack her?
Okay. So just before that happens, and just shortly after you start to leave the tavern, she grabs you by the back of the neck, and you just hear a slice, sink, and then as you look around, she just stabs the front door
My hair.
with a lock of your hair, and then ushers you away. As she's doing that, why didn't you roll an attack? So just a d20 plus your dexterity modifier. You're using an improvised weapon in this.
I've rolled a natural 20.
Wow. Okay.
Cut her head off.
Casual.
Cut her head off.
Plus 4.
Plus 4. Yeah, with a natural 20, you do exactly what you want to do.
Kind of scuppered her.
So as you thwack on the back of the head, she falls forward on top of you, pinning you to the floor. And she's splayed out on top. Now you've got a split-second decision to make now. Do you stay here, possibly get recaptured by Relentless when she wakes up, trying to rescue your friend, or do you take this opportunity and get that out of here?
I go.
Okay.
No, wait, hang on.
Bugger.
Cheers. Mate, we're
Or-
best. We're
but
friends.
You also see in her currently unmoving claw the glinting rod, still on her person.
She'll know. So she'll know. She'll also know. I've got to try and get that rod from her.
I'm stuck. It's me being stuck.
I'm gonna go for the rod.
Yeah.
First and foremost, I'm gonna try and get that rod from
Okay.
out of her claw.
Sleight of hand, please.
It's also quite a good one. That's another natural 20.
Beginner's luck.
With Neri a
Plus 7.
yes, so 27 with Neri even a minute disturbance of her claw.
He's
You
like-
just slip the rod out straight away.
I think you rolled
Straight-
more 20s
Yeah.
than
Straight-
I ever have.
Those are my DM dice. These
Oh,
things.
there you go.
Ah,
That's
oh, yeah.
it.
I thought they felt funny actually.
And then straight
Weighted.
into your coat, never to be seen again. Yeah, in one fluid motion.
Okay.
You look around, she's still like motionless, and you just see like
I'm
Nikki
scrambling.
like scrambling underneath her. But Relentless is a surprisingly heavy individual made up of some metal and iron.
Oh, I'm gonna go help Nu.
Okay,
You can literally do anything now.
Thank
Just,
you.
roll it
I'm
20.
gonna go help Nu.
Yes,
I'm gonna
okay. Roll an athletics check to
oh,
try and
okay.
lift.
Really testing
He doesn't
me.
need to.
This is not so good.
He doesn't
Not
need to. You know you roll.
Not
20.
one of my
Well,
fortes. 8 minus 1.
That was so
Oh,
close.
Yeah, look.
Cocked.
You you bend your knees, you get your back straight, you tuck your arms in, and just go. And nothing really happens.
Oh no! Can I not roll out?
Why don't
Can I try and roll
roll
out?
an acrobatics check to try and slip out
Acrobatics
with the
check.
additional half an inch that he's lifted her up for you.
Which works out to be about a foot for you, because you're only little.
I'm only little.
Proportions.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
Yeah.
9.
9. So as you're like rocking Relentless back and forth, you just start hearing a low murmur emanating from her, and her pincered arms start snapping open and closed, almost automatically, and her head starts lolling, and she starts pushing herself back up. Her head starts turning around.
Thinking face.
Can I whack her again?
Yes, roll to hit. With advantage because she's on the floor.
Okay, 17
You
this
get to roll
time.
it again.
Yeah.
Plus, was it 4?
Dexterity. Yeah.
It's a 21.
Yeah, roll again because she's prone on the floor, so you get advantage.
Not so good. That's 1.
So 17 plus
Right.
4, 21. That hits. Now you're just doing it with your improvised claw arm, aren't you?
Yeah.
Roll 1d4 plus your strength modifier of damage.
It's very well
Triangle.
made. Claw
this
arm,
one.
though.
Yeah.
So,
Yes,
The top number.
so 3 plus my strength.
modifier.
Minus, so 2.
So 2 points of damage. You knock her on the back of the head, and then she just looks up at you with one still
Oh.
good burning red eye,
Oh shit.
Bugger.
and just starts baring her fangs.
Um,
You see her slowly reach to her belt where this particularly vicious-looking blackened rapier is on her belt, and so she starts slowly pulling it out whilst staring at you.
I'm still stuck.
can I try and stab her with my short sword?
Sure. I think at this point we need to.
Can I try and get my sword out? Can I reach down and try? I've got a sword.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna sword her.
Okay. So at this point, I
Sword
think
her.
we need to
Stab her.
end the episode.
Oh, it's just when it's getting good.
Damn it.
So, I'd like to thank my players, Kate, Josh, Annie, Bertie, Khalil, and Alice. If you'd like to plug your social media, now is an amazing time to do so.
At McGannerang.
At MCM Josh.
At Annie_squirrel.
At Clert, CLERT.
At Squat the Plank.
ALUCYE.
MCM_Tim. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Remember, if you don't know what to do, just roll over and die.
You two were so good.
When your accent changed, I was like, what?
Hang on.
We're big dupes.